Ephesians 3 says this. Paul is saying that he wants the believers to know and be able to comprehend with all the saints what is the breadth and length and height and depth, and to know the love of Christ which surpasses knowledge. My testimony is really that. It is that there came a point in my walk with God where I had to know the love of Christ which surpassed knowledge. Years ago, I was in a place where I desperately wanted to grow with God, to say goodbye to old lifestyles and habits and frames of mind, and I just couldn't move forward. And a wonderful friend and mentor advised me and said that I fundamentally needed to know the love of God in my life in order to be able to grow, because I could not have a proper view of my own walk with him unless I understood how he viewed me and how he loved me. I had an encounter with God that radically shaped my walk of discipleship. My family went on holiday to the Lake District. We camped at a campsite on the edge of Lake Windermere, and I remember it was the first time I'd been to the lakes. I walked up to the lakeshore, this particular spot, and I just remember thinking, this is the most perfect place I have ever seen. I didn't know anything could be this beautiful, and it remains probably my favourite spot on earth. In this encounter with God, he took me to that place. Jesus took me to that lakeshore, and we sat down, and in that moment Jesus was communicating to me in a way that was beyond what I could understand with my mind, and something that I could only really understand in my heart. How much he loved me. And he did so by saying, John, you see this view that you love so much? Well, when I was creating this, I thought of you. I knew that it would bring you so much joy, and I took joy in that. I delighted in the fact that one day you would come along and it would become something that brings you so much joy. That might seem like a bit of a random interaction for a lot of other people, but for me, the idea that the God of the universe, the Saviour, who knew my future and my past, every wrong decision I was going to make, every decision I was going to make full stop, when creating that place, knew that I would take such joy in it and delighted to make it with me in mind, communicated a love that I could never comprehend as a philosophy or an ideal, but it was something that spoke to my heart, and it rooted our relationship in a love that ultimately transformed my walk with him. That one experience completely shaped who I am today and my walk with Jesus, because every time, no matter what season I'm in, what things look like, my circumstances, my discipleship, I'm rooted in the fact that I have a God who loves me more than words can say. And my walk with him, my discipleship, is motivated not out of works or just a desire to please, but out of a trust and a knowledge that I am deeply loved by God.